What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Prop Wiz. I'm your host, the Wiz. Today, we'll be doing a very special box opening of this particular box right here from Shrunk 3D. This contains a 3D printed statue of me and my wife as we were dressed up as Ghostbusters at this year's Atlanta Comic-Con. Very, very excited about this, man. Just explaining the process itself. When we got there, dude, they asked us to come in there. They said they would give us a free scan. Of course, we know that this is a gag to get you in, get the free scan. We love it, and we end up buying. We're aware of that. We're not going to fall for that. Not at first. But eventually I caved in, man, mostly because the customer service was phenomenal. They were contacting me, letting me know, hey, we got your scans. This is how long the scans are going to last. They actually sent me photos of the scans to let me know what the actual pictures look like. And you know, they did everything. Of course, those are salesman techniques, but there was that personal touch, offering discounts, letting me know that the scans came out phenomenal. Of course, it could have been fake, could have been just saying it, but when you're dressed up as a Ghostbuster, you and your wife, you feel pretty good about yourself. When someone says you look good, it's like, yeah, of course, thank you. You know what you're talking about. He got me, in other words, and I got this. So we're gonna open this box to see if it was worth it. A little bit more about the process too, man. It was mobile. So these guys, if you go on their website, that's basically what they're promoting the most, is the fact that, yes, they can do scans of you, but also the fact that the scans are mobile. It was a mobile vehicle there again at the Comic-Con. So we got into this trailer that had, I believe, 200 cameras, at least 200. It might have been more. It was at least 200 cameras. So they're taking all these photos, every angle of you. The process was quick. I think we were in there maybe 5 minutes in and out. Dope. They showed us what the photos looked like at that time as well. And dude, it was a good experience. And again, the customer service, the people, dude, I believe it's a family business. I saw on the website that it can be franchised, so I don't know if they franchise it out. This, again, is the Shrunk 3D here in Atlanta, but it was a husband and wife there at least. I don't know how many more of the family was there, but I know at least the husband and wife was there, dude, and they were the sweetest people on earth, dude. They just made us feel real comfortable and made this process dope. I'm already looking at it, yo. This is dope, y'all. Jeez, man. Crazy, because it even has the Comic-Con bands on our wrist. It's actually on there. Dude, my wife's watch, it's the right color. She has a white Apple iWatch. Dude, the glasses on her head. Even in my hat, I had a New York hat on that has the New Era logo. I can actually see the triangle from the New Era logo. You can't see the words and stuff, but you can see the triangle from the New Era logo. The Ghostbusters logo looked detailed. You can see our names. We got Walker name tag. Yo, this is amazing, y'all. It's weird because the Proton Pack, there's certain parts where I'm not gonna say it's missing details, but the details look almost wet, like glob-like. You know what I'm saying? So I can see where it's not sharp. It's not HD level details in the Proton Pack, but at the same time, dude, I can see the weathering. The weathering that I actually did on my Proton Pack, I can see on this. So where it seems like it's missing details, you look somewhere else in that same area and it's tons of details. And to be honest with you, and I'm using the term lack of details, but I mean, it's really just the Proton Pack where I can see where edges should have been sharper, they're kind of round. So it's not that it's missing details. Everything that's there is there, just a little bit round in some areas. But yo, even when you see that, dude, from a distance, it looks perfect, and everywhere else, even the wrinkles in the outfit, dude, this is crazy. And the figures look like us. Of course, I'm able to judge her more than I could judge me. That looks like the wifey, though. Carolina, you were there on that. So awesome thing, man. They only had, believe, 3 inches to 9 inches. I really wanted a 12-inch one because I collect 1/6 scale figures. So I did want one that was, closer to 12 inches, which I guess 9 was as close as they could get, man. I did ask them This was as big as they could get, but dude, it looks fine. You know what I'm saying? It's all on where I'm going to display it. Dude, I am highly impressed, man. Shrunk 3D, you guys are phenomenal. We will be getting more of these. I'm going to see how long I can hold this the scans for me, because they did say they were going to get rid of the scans, and I know they're going to have to get rid of them at some point, but I wouldn't mind having a smaller, man, maybe for like what we call it, a cake topper or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, this would be dope. These guys do events. I do believe they got a don't quote me on that. Again, Shrunk DVD, I'll put a link in the description, but I believe you're able to go to them as well. You know what I mean? They're advertised as a mobile 3D company. So I don't know if they're only mobile, meaning they're only going to these events, only going to these companies, or is there something you can go to them and actually they boot up the machine and scan you and hook you up on the spot. So of course you would have to contact them to see, but dude, it's a good deal, and the possibilities are endless. Like I said, cake toppers. This is a phenomenal gift to give somebody. Now, this bad boy was pricey. The 9-inch one, I believe, cost me a little over $400. But I did get a military discount, so the price did go down. So I will say it feels pricey. If you don't have no money, this is gonna feel like out of reach. You know what I'm saying? And I've been in and out of that. In fact, when was the Comic-Con? Was in June, maybe June or July. It might have even been in August, man. No, I think it was in June, July. Dude, my memory is off. It's off the chain today. But it was a while ago. It's October now. You know what I'm saying? So, dude, it took me a little while to even save up the money to cop this. I actually bought this for my wife's birthday, which was the last month, the 30th of September. It was late. It came in late, but more my fault too. Again, I ordered it kind of late. Didn't know how long it was going to take. So with that being said, it was a few weeks too. You know what I mean? So it wasn't an instant print. It took a little while for this to get here, and the mailing system itself, which wasn't their fault, mailing system took it all over the place too. So it was like, I think it was in Atlanta area. I'm right outside of Atlanta, but it was in Atlanta for the last 3 days, and it actually got here to my location. They sent it back to Atlanta for some reason before delivering it. Wild stuff, man. Again, not Shrunk 3D's fault. But just to say, just letting you know that it was a long process. But anyways, perfect gift. I think this is dope, man. I'm very, very, very happy with this. Dude, I'm happy with it, yo. So, but let me know what you guys think, man, in the comment section. What do you think about this? Have you had experience with Shrunk 3D or companies like that? I have seen some companies, I think, was it Adam Savage just did one on where he went to Cali. I don't know if they're open to the public though, but I seen where they were talking about the technology where this is printed. Because by the way, this is not painted. This is 3D printed this way. So there's no painting. It's 3D printed with the colors, which is crazy. It's crazy, crazy technology. So I've seen that elsewhere too on YouTube, them breaking down that technology, man. But super dope. But again, let me know what you guys think, man. Do you have something like this? Want something like this? Let me know in the comment section. Also, if you like this video, please take the time to hit the like button. Also, hit the bell notification button. That way you get notified every time I drop a new one of these. Also, very important, if you haven't already, please subscribe. As always, I love you guys to death, and I'll check you out next time, all right? Peace.
Proton pack on my back and fully suited. Need someone who believe with the talent to do it. Gotta remember not to cross the streams when you shoot it. That's a nuclear accelerator on your back that's moving. That's a cyclotron cycling, generating energy. I see things that'll turn your skin white and psych insanity. Amity, build is real, conceal I'm panicking. Proton beams shoot things, create scenes that's damaging. Is it Peter or Spangler who's the leader? He created packs, ghost traps, and PKE meters that detect spiritual entities round from the ether. Even expose those with closed eyes, deny they sleepers. Is this thing on before I pull my neutrino wand? Upon a swarm of ghosts, nothing but smoke will form. When the ghost trap responds from the pedal being stepped on. Spirits get angry as hell, they feel they've been slept on. It's the weirdest experience, dealing with spirits, fearing this game is serious. You think you curious, insane, delirious thing that mirror us clean. The eeriest place, the burial plane with Master Wiz and stereo plays. Ghosts, specters, ghouls, spirits make the hair on the back of your neck stand when you